This morning, we're just hours away now from the galaxy's most anticipated homecoming. The Artemis II crew set to return to Earth, splashing down off the California coast just after 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, completing their 10-day mission to the moon and back.
We were asked, what are we looking forward to? And I said, splashdown. And it's kind of humorous, but it's literal as well, that we have to get back.
The final leg of the 695,000-mile journey will begin this afternoon. The astronauts will don their spacesuits and reconfigure the spacecraft's cabin. At 2:53 p.m. Eastern, the last trajectory burn to help keep the Orion capsule on course, all in preparation for one of the most dangerous phases of the entire mission, re-entry into Earth's atmosphere.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, it's 13 minutes of things that have to go right. It's more, in my head, about an hour and a half of things that have to go right.
First, the capsule will ditch the bulky service module, which has been providing power, propulsion, and life support for the mission, also revealing Orion's heat shield. That will protect the astronauts from the extreme heat generated by re-entry. A few minutes later, one final fine-tuning of the crew's flight position. Then, at around 7:53 p.m., the moment we'll all be waiting for. Orion entering Earth's atmosphere at about 24,000 miles per hour, nearly 400,000 feet above the ocean, that heat shield withstanding temperatures of up to 5,000 degrees. During the most intense heat, a planned communications blackout. The crew will lose all contact with mission control. 2 rounds of parachutes will then slow down the capsule, the first set slowing the capsule down to about 200 miles per hour, the second to around 20 miles per hour before the final splashdown in the Pacific. After the Orion hits the water, the recovery team moves in. 2 helicopters will hoist the astronauts up and bring them onto a ship where they will be medically evaluated before boarding an aircraft to NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, where they will be reunited with their loved ones and finally get a chance to reflect on that historic ride.
What we really hoped in our soul is that we could, for just a moment, have the world pause and remember that this is a beautiful planet in a very special place in our universe, and we should all cherish what we have been gifted.
Ah, what a beautiful message there. Meanwhile, the USS Mertha is getting ready for the astronauts to come on board. In fact, the team responsible for making sure that the ship is supplied with everything they need says they were given the request list from the astronauts and what they wanted to eat when they arrived on board: Uncrustables.